There's a lot of people saying a lot of things. But in the end, you gotta listen to yourself.
In that moment, Elvis the man was sacrificed, and Elvis the God was born.
Baz Luhrmann's Elvis features Austin Butler as the star, but it also has Tom Hanks as Colonel Tom Parker, inside of a lot of makeup and prosthetics. I talked with Tom because I know how much he likes to go inside of a character, and this gave him that opportunity.
Thomas, how you doing?
Patrick, good to see you.
It is a pleasure to see you. I remember talking to you about Cloud Atlas and how much you enjoyed getting inside invisibly. So I have to believe that this again, going invisible, gives you a great deal of pleasure.
I had never seen a photograph of Colonel Tom Parker. I had never heard the voice of Colonel Tom Parker, and Baz Luhrmann was telling me that he wanted to get into that very, very specific relationship that goes on between a promoter and an artist who are both reaching for eternity. Priscilla Presley told me, you have to understand this about Colonel Tom Parker. He was a delightful man who brightened up every room he walked into, but he was not a manager, he was a promoter.
Yes.
So he never came, his failing is, I think, he never went to Elvis later on and said, what dreams do you have in your head, son? What is it that you would like to do? He never brought that up. He always said, if you'd like to do that, well, then let me go off and make sure that that you have the opportunity to choose between column A and column B. He never created it himself.
When you're in that character, and there are these moments, but the audience may not understand perhaps till later, or perhaps never.
Yeah.
Are you literally thinking as the Colonel would be thinking? Or is it more a technical thing in which you're concentrating on all the other things around you and you've already done the preparation?
Well, if I do my job right, all I'm doing is thinking with great affection for what the Colonel is thinking. He knew exactly how to say, well, now, my son, I think it's great that you're going to go travel around the world, and I think you're going to have a wonderful time. I can't go with you, but I'm sure Vernon will be able to handle all the financial aspects of paying for absolutely everything. He had this, and then when I was there, I said, I know exactly what to say in this scene because I know exactly how the Colonel would have thought at this moment.
Tom, thank you so much for giving me your time. I appreciate
Patrick, it's always a pleasure, and it's never long enough, so we got to fix that.
Flicks with Patrick Stoner explores the craft and culture of filmmaking that enhance our communities for television stations and websites around the country.